Hey guys, I'm Matt from MWA Woodworks, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I upgraded my shop lights from this to this by converting my fluorescent lighting to LED. Now let's get started. Hey guys, so as I mentioned in the intro, I did upgrade the lighting in my shop from fluorescent lighting to LED lighting. And before I get started showing you the process for how I converted my existing light fixtures over to LED, I wanted to go over the reasons why I wanted to do this in the first place. So the first reason, and I would probably rank this one as my lowest priority, is power consumption. So before, each one of my light fixtures contained four 32-watt fluorescent bulbs, and now they contain two 24-watt LED strips. So if you do the math on that, what that means is that each of my fixtures draws less than half the power that they were when they were using fluorescent bulbs. So that's a pretty big savings over time, especially when you consider that I've got 12 fixtures lighting my entire shop. So over the course of time, that is really going to add up in savings on electricity. The second reason, which is a benefit to me as a woodworker, is that LED lights are directional in how they shine their light down onto the different areas of my shop. So with fluorescent bulbs, the light really emanates outward in all directions from that bulb, versus LEDs, which are shining more straight down onto my work surface. So I'm able to concentrate more of the light produced by the LED bulbs onto my work surfaces, which just gives me better visibility to what I'm doing. The third, and what I would consider probably the biggest advantage to converting over to LED, is color accuracy. So what that means is I'm getting better color representation, not only on what I show you guys on video and the quality of the video I'm able to produce, but also with what my own eyes see as I'm working in the shop. So if I'm trying to match wood tones, if I'm trying to mix stain colors, and get the color exactly to match something that I need it to match, I'm going to get the best representation of what that looks like under the lights that I've got in my shop now, versus when I had the fluorescent lights, which really can be heavy on the yellows and the greens and not necessarily give you the true color of the thing that you're working with. Now, the lights I installed in my shop are from American Green Lights. They partnered with me on the making of this video, and the nice thing about them is that they offer a retrofit kit as an option to buying a full LED light fixture. So what the retrofit kit allows you to do is take an existing light fixture. Again, I had already made the investment in 12 light fixtures in my shop, and I didn't necessarily want to just give that up and reinvest in completely new fixtures. All I really had to do was purchase the actual LED light strips and the power driver to deliver the power to them. And the process for converting my old fixtures over to LED using the retrofit kit is what I'm about to show you. All right, finally, let's change out these lights. I was able to convert one of these fixtures over to LED in about 15 minutes. Okay, first things first, I removed the old bulbs. I was able to donate all my old fluorescent bulbs to a local retired veteran by just listing them on Facebook Market as free for pickup. Next, I just removed the screws that held the deflector to the base of the fixture. I recommend a magnetic catch-all to collect all your screws because you don't want to lose them moving all this stuff around. Now, once I got inside, I went ahead and mounted the new power driver next to the old one. It just installs with self-tapping screws. Next, I located the black hot wire, which delivers the power to the light fixtures, and decoupled it from the old power driver. I then reconnected it to the black wire on the new power driver using a wire nut. And I just repeated that same process with the white neutral wire. Now, the other red and blue wires you see here can just be ignored because they are connecting the old power driver to the fluorescent bulb connectors and won't be needed anymore. And finally, I attached the green wire to the grounding screw on the fixture. A quick tug to make sure everything is snug, and I'm good to go on the power input. The last step here is just to tuck my wires neatly into the fixture base and move on to the power output side. Now, because I'm installing two LED strips, I need to pick two pairs of the gray and white output wires. It doesn't matter which two, and so I feed them through the opening in the end of the base. And I'm basically all done in here, so I'm going to go ahead and carefully reinstall the deflector back onto the base. Each one of these LED strips comes mounted on its own mini deflector and also comes with the same gray and white power wires. I just peeled off the adhesive back and mounted the strips right to the deflector. I also added the provided screws to the strips just to make sure that everything was securely fastened. Then I just connected the wires for each LED strip to the ones coming from the power supply. They have a convenient one-way wire harness, making it easy to make the connection properly. I then just tucked the excess wire back into the base and reinstalled the old connector ends to the fixture. Now, one important thing to do here is to make sure that the wires are not pinched and can move freely. Now to plug it in and test it out. And here's the moment of truth. Now, I am not a licensed electrician and I am not in a position to give advice on that particular subject, but this was a pretty easy retrofit in my opinion. You connect a couple of wires to your power source, connect your power source to your LED strips using some convenient clips, screw everything back together, and you're done. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that yourself, by all means pursue getting an electrician's help to help you do that. And one other thing, you saw me install the power driver in here alongside all the old wiring in the old power driver. I did that because I didn't want to destroy the fixture with this installation. Just in case I ever did want to go back and convert this to a fluorescent fixture again, I have the ability to do that because everything remains the same on the inside. I just need to disconnect the wires to the new power source, plug the old one back in, and we're good to go. And once I had all the lights installed, wow, what a difference. I could not be more happy with this upgrade. Well guys, that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and most importantly, I hope you learned something new. And if you did, I would really appreciate a big thumbs up below, and also leave me a comment to let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure to hit that logo icon to subscribe to my channel. I know that most people that are watching this video are probably not subscribers yet, and I would really love to have you on board. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of every time I release a new video. Speaking of videos, I've got a couple other ones lined up here that I think you guys would really enjoy, so make sure to check those out. And until next time, have fun in the shop.